In the modern world of scientific discoveries and technological progress, the secrets of the supreme forces are opening up more and more. The guest of today's program is Dr. Muhammad Seyhan Chelik. He is an expert in the Quran and has been studying the issue related to the jinns for so many years. Dr. Muhammad Seyhan helps people to get rid of jinns and helps to be healed.
The world of the jinns exists. Proof of this is the surahs and ayats written in the Quran. This surah is called the jinn. If the jinn would not exist, the Quran would not have written about it. The jinn were created 2 million years before the creation of the first man, Adam. The jinn were made out of fire without smoke. There are 3 types of the jinns. The first group includes the jinns flying in the air. The second group includes the jinns that take on the appearance of insects and animals. The third group includes the jinns who live like humans. The third group of jinns exist mainly under the guise of people. One jinn has the power of 10 people and the mind of 10 people. Like humans, the jinns live and eat. They also have a favorite food like people. They marry and have a family.
So you said that the world of jinn exists. How do they affect human health? What harm do they do? Is there any benefit from them?
In the world there are 7.58 billion people, of which about 2 billion are Muslims. Jinns are also divided into nations like Kazakhs, Russians, Turkish, so on, and religions like Muslims, Christians, Jewish. The Muslim jinns have a positive effect on health, family life, mental ability, financial situation, and human activities. They help people to develop themselves and be healthy. If a non-Muslim jinn enter into a Muslim person, it will negatively affect that person. This jinn will not give the permission to live in peace. This person will constantly get sick and conflict with others, for instance with spouse, children, relatives, friends and other people. Such people may not have children, since the jinn who has entered into him or her will not give him or her a permission to have children.
Women suffer from problems with menstrual flux, painful or prolonged menstrual flux, bad behavior and bad habits of girls and women, infertility and other women's problems. Could you please explain whether these problems are also aftermath of the jinns entering into humans' body?
Yes, if women's menstrual flux lasts more than 3 to 5 days or more than usual, then first of all these problems are associated with the jinn, and not with her health. Such a problem arises because a jinn lives in the womb of a woman who uses her body as its home. Mostly the jinns choose women, love to dwell in the body of a woman because women's blood renew every month. If the jinn enters into woman and lives in her body, such woman cannot become pregnant.
Can you treat women who have been diagnosed with infertility, or those who have fibroids, cysts and tumor in womb?
As I said earlier, there is a surah the jinns in the Quran. We first diagnose people. Through our diagnostics, we determine whether a person has any viruses, infections he or she could get infected, or he or she has the jinns. If a woman has infertility because of jinn, we treat her for 3 months by means of the Quran, liquidate her jinns forever, and after 3 months this woman becomes pregnant.
Great. If a successful businessman's affairs are going wrong day by day or he is under bankruptcy, does this case also mean that he has a jinn? Can you help such people?
Businessmen, rich people, people owning factories, they forget always many important things because of the large volume of cases. Their affairs start go wrong or they face with bankruptcy due to the fact that the jinns enter into them because of the curse. Sometimes the jinns may enter into them in places of entertainment, like clubs. These jinns do not give them a permission to develop a business relationship, for instance to sell a product or provide the services. Industry may stop.
How many years has Dr. Muhammad Seyhan been practicing the healing by Quran in Kazakhstan? Are there any positive results and feedback? How many businessmen could you help? How many infertile women have you helped?
I have been treating people since 2012, but I have been living in Kazakhstan since 2002, that is, for about 16 years. From 2012 I am dealing with healing the people. If we count, starting from 2012 we have 120 born grandchildren. Thanks to us, 120 children were born, as we helped women to become pregnant and give birth. According to our statistics, which we have been conducting since 2012, we have helped about 30,000 people with various problems. Nobody who received our help came back with suits or complaints such as, "I have health problems again, my husband is cheating on me," or "I lost my business," or "my business or job is going worst."
So, what diseases does the professor treat for? What does the professor specialize in?
A professor treats such diseases that arise from curse, the evil eye, witchcraft, love spell, and the jinns. Also, there are cases when the doctor is powerless and sends the patient home without giving him any hope. We have helped many people whose sickness is beyond the power of medicine. We struggle with such problems and diseases that are not visible to the human eye and are not determined by high-tech equipment. I can give an example of patients who often turn to us. Women giving a birth to baby are exhausted and the jinn can enter into them or her baby. People, when they visit the places of entertainment or event, are also at risk. Some young boys and girls cannot marry. There are many people with such problems in Kazakhstan. We have provided and still provide assistance to such people.